This past weekend, fans at many tracks wore pink in honor of Kramer Williamson, who passed away after a tragic accident at Lincoln Speedway last weekend. Now on Saturday night, we went to Lincoln Speedway, where even the sky was dressed in pink.
After being rained out 2 weeks ago, the track held the second annual Brandon Little Fallen Firefighters Memorial Race. The 33-lap, $5,000 to win 410 feature was the highlight of the evening. John Rudisil in the black number 4 started on the pole position for the A main, but the other front row starter, Tim Glatfelder in the 69 machine, would take the early lead. The 55 of Robbie Kendall runs in the third spot and has to contend with the number 35 Steve Owings. Gerald McIntyre uses the cushion to join the mix, but slides into Kendall, resulting in this lazy rollover. He would return to action. When we get back underway, Glatfelder rockets past Rudisil as they exit turn 2. Rudisil then sets up to dive low into turn 3. As he does so, he bounces off of the inner guardrail, shooting him up the track. He loses 3 positions in the process. By the time we reach lap 13, Glatfelder is lapping many cars while trying to maintain the lead over the 15 of Adam Wilt, who had moved up to second. 9th starter Brian Monteith in the 21 charged through the field and runs in the third spot. Monteith moved into the runner-up position with this move on lap 18. The race was red flagged on lap 21 when Ryan Wilson ended up on his side, and Wilt would retire from the event. Glatfelder gets a good jump on Monteith when we get back to green flag racing. Monteith hugs the bottom of 1 and 2 and starts to close on Glatfelder. He dives low into turn 3, then slides up in front of the 69 to take over the lead. Fred Raymer, who started 10th, would eventually catch Glatfelder and work his way to the runner-up position. Alan Crimes started 11th, and like Monteith and Raymer, who started a row in front of him, was able to race his way into the top 3 with this pass of Glatfelder. Up front, Brian Monteith would lead the final 14 laps to take his 5th Lincoln win of the season and the $5,000 winner's check.
Congratulations, Brian. They say that the cream always rises to the top, and that seems to be the case tonight since you and Freddie and Crimes all started in midfield and you all ended up in that order at the top.
Yeah, it sort of is. You just tried to get out front as fast as you can. 'Cause I knew them guys were going to be really good on the bottom, and yeah, it seems like this year whoever can get out front first can normally try to hold it off. Yeah, and unfortunately, yeah, we did that tonight.
Now you seem to prefer the cushion, and fortunately tonight there seemed to be multi-groove, and so it probably helped you with the traffic?
Yeah, that's all I wanted to do is get up into traffic, because then it sort of turns into a one lane type of thing and takes the bottom away from them guys where I knew they were good. And I could see them coming out of the side of the helmet there, so I had to just try to get traffic as fast as we possibly could.
Now, you had said that your team has been struggling recently?
Yeah, we haven't been doing well, just haven't been clicking. So yeah, we just keep searching, and it's just part of racing.
Monteith, Raymer, Crimes, and Jim Siegel started 9th through 12th and finished in the top 4 positions. Corey Hawes finished 5th. This is the second attempt to get the 20-lap Thundercar feature underway. The field fans out as they enter turn 1. Then going down the backstretch, we have a fight for the lead. Going into turn 3, we have some contact, which sends the 3 of Todd Miller for a spin and collects a few other cars. The Thundercars usually provide some beating and banging and close competition. This is positioned 2nd through 6th. In the mix is the 2 of Brian Walls, who started 12th but was inside the top 5 within the first 5 laps. Jimmy Combs in the red, white, and blue 54 led from the first official lap scored. Near the halfway point, Brian Walls was 3rd and chasing down the 1 of Will Walls. Brian Walls would eventually take over 2nd place and challenge Combs over the final quarter of the race, but could not get past the 54 machine. A caution on the white flag lap set up this restart. Walls works to the outside of Combs in 1 and 2. They are dead even on the exit of the turn, with Walls having a slight lead heading into 3. Combs hugs the rail but loses momentum going through the turns. And Brian Walls goes on to collect his 6th win in a row.
Congratulations on your win, Brian. Now, you and Jimmy Combs really battled it out there at the end.
Yeah, we did. He raced me clean. We bumped a couple times, but that's racing. And the caution came out on the last lap. And I think he thought I was going to go to the bottom because he went to the bottom and try to block me, and I just went to the outside and got around him. My car's been awesome all year long. It's just been awesome.
Yeah, you've had a pretty good season. You've had 7 out of 9 wins.
Yeah, we had 7 out of 9. We finished second in another 2. I know you can't win them all, but probably another lap and both of them I would have won. And I just have an awesome year.
Now tonight was in memory of your friend Brandon Little.
Yeah, me and him we grew up together and met each other, and we became good friends over the years, and it just felt really good. It's all I wanted to do tonight. I didn't care about money. I just wanted to win that trophy. That means a lot to me. He always came to the races. If you needed help, he was there. Even if you didn't need help, he was there to try to do something to help you out. I just can't thank Lincoln for putting a memorial race together for him. It was a big turnout, and everyone else that helped him.
Well, thank you and congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Jason Townsend came home third in the Thundercar feature ahead of Will Walls and Todd Miller. Kevin Nouse made a rare Lincoln appearance, and it paid off with him taking the win after starting 11th. Well, it was nice to finally make it to Lincoln Speedway this season, and I find it interesting that Brian Monteith says the team's been struggling this season. I don't think he's capable of struggling at Lincoln Speedway.
Well, it certainly doesn't look like he's struggling to us.
No.
I have a story coming up about some very talented drivers at Mahoning Valley Speedway. We'll be back with that right after this.